Hi, I'm John.
I'm Paul.
And today we'll be checking out some Lego cars. So today we'll be checking out something from the vintage era in the early 90s compared to something
Bought yesterday.
This is actually my wife's set. We found it in a bunch of old vintage sets, all complete with boxes. All the pieces were still intact. So let's check out if does this still hold up in 2022?
Only time will tell.
So, we found out the flag was broken.
Good old clips, huh?
It's actually,
I don't know how many of those have survived from the 90s. I really don't.
we got this dude, he's made it.
Yeah, he made it.
And our race car, these are F1 style cars, they look like.
Oh, I don't know, it might be...
Fairly basic build, but look, if I was a child in the 90s, this would probably blow my mind.
I do like the motor structure.
Yeah, this is an interesting V4 cylinder with a nice wing. But yeah, fairly basic. Actually, yeah, very basic and similar like frame type structures.
You've got the fin as many pieces. Mine's just one piece, but you can set it any way you want.
That actually looks like it's from a tractor.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so all in all, like, that took us like 2 minutes.
At least. Yeah.
Was it fun?
It was good though, it was simple. I mean, the instructions, if you have a look at the instructions, like, unlike the new ones, they don't point out exactly what piece they're going to use, so you actually have to take notice. Just, you know, it's nice to actually go back to that every now and then.
Yeah, and they were very similar builds for the price point of what was it? $19.95 from Wonderland. I don't know if you even guys from Australia remember that store, Wonderland? But
yeah.
$19.95, how much would that be in today's dollars?
I think you're working at about $30.
Sorry,
no.
But at the time,
it was all we had.
They were limited by the technology of their time.
That's it.
And look, I still use some of these pieces nowadays.
Oh, you still use all the pieces, but it's probably better.
Yeah.
I mean, let's compare that to...
I got this for $17.
And essentially
Australian.
The same one from then, just upgraded slightly.
Well, they're slightly different cars. I think one's meant to be electric and one's meant to be petrol, because that's...
Welcome to the future.
Yeah, let's open this one and see if it's going to be much improved from 90s.
Let's have a look.
Which one do you want to do?
I gotta go the blower.
Alright, so we're done with the Nitro wheels. Yeah, much more involved.
Just a little.
Both used the exact same chassis, just came up with two different vehicles.
And how's the size difference?
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than what I was expecting.
And the pieces, a lot more pieces.
Yeah. And how's the weird coincidence? Paul picked number 4 for both of them. Whereas I got number 3 and 29.
It's nice to see women racing, especially in something as awesome as that. Very cool. I'm loving all of the little things about this. You got the blower, you got your intake.
That's a massive intake.
I know, right? I think it's overkill, but if it works, it works.
What's it look like? Can you take that off?
We go with that. It's not the same.
If you put a red piece on that, it would just look like
Yeah. But
come on. If you're representing petrol, you got to go.
Yes, you got to go
supercharged.
And how's the riser on that? Like the little arm pieces.
I actually really like the rear diffuser.
Yeah.
And those pieces for the exhaust, cool use of that. What did you think about like building it? Like,
loved the more technical aspects of this one. It seems to be reminiscent of all of the newer stuff coming out now.
Mine has a massive back end.
What's with the fin on that
So chunky. This is some serious downforce that this electric vehicle must be putting out to get traction. I think the battery pack is this little coloured. This had some really cool use of colour, actually. I wasn't expecting more reds and greens and even orange pieces.
All deeper inside,
yeah, it's
just
a shame,
to make sure it...
it's a shame they get covered up, but I guess it is what it is. But yeah, this was actually quite enjoyable. I dig it. It's
I'd still go there. Give me an engine. And one thing I didn't like about this build, though, is you see with your windscreens, they're only held in by the 4 pins.
Yeah, mine was the same as that. I actually made a mistake. I put it one step forward because I thought that's how it would be, but yeah.
Now, I know it's the same for a lot of other builds, but it's still, I don't know. It's the first thing to go every single time you see
there
them.
is some, you can see it's gonna, yeah, look. Gone.
Yep.
Gone. Out. But yeah, in comparison to, you know, what 30 plus years has progressed with Lego, I mean, like
comparison.
Blocky and study, like hit the stud versus look at all the curves sort of covered up.
Yeah, look at the snot work on that.
Yeah. Would you pay $17 Australian for 2? Yeah,
Hell yeah.
It's good value, especially if you've got 2 kids, a boy and a girl, or 2 girls,
yeah.
2 boys. My 3-year-old boy is obsessed with cars, so he's absolutely going to have a ball at these. But my 5-year-old girl is also gonna want to have a go.
My 6-year-old girl would love this.
Yeah. For nostalgia value, I don't know what these are going for on Bricklink, or actually, what would this be going for if it was in original packaging?
Ooh.
I'm a bit funny with that, like, because when you build it, it's kind of like, you know. But when I see the box and packaging, I don't know, my brain just melts. Like, it just takes me back. Like,
Makes you want it.
There's a couple of sets. There's a couple of sets in this era that, yeah, when I look at it, my brain just instantly back to a kid and like, oh my god, like, I wish I could have afforded that. And yeah, but you know, compared to what you get now for $17.
$17.
Like,
versus the $20 back then.
No comparison.
No comparison.
That was really fun. I'm really enjoyed that. Let's go race.
Yeah.